So, what do you think about this U.S. Steel deal with Nippon Steel? It seems like it's causing quite a stir.
It's definitely a complex situation. On the one hand, it could mean investment and jobs for the steelworkers, which is a positive thing. But on the other hand, there are concerns about the impact on American jobs and national security.
I think it's important to remember that this is a complex issue with no easy answers. There are valid arguments on both sides. Ultimately, it's up to the government to decide whether or not to approve the deal, and they'll need to weigh all of the factors involved.
Absolutely. It's a decision that will have far-reaching consequences, and it's one that they need to get right.
I'm curious to see how this plays out. It's a story that's definitely worth watching.
Me too. It's a story that could have a significant impact on the future of the American steel industry.
I understand those concerns. The union is worried about the future of their jobs and the communities that rely on the steel industry. They're also concerned about Nippon's commitment to American workers and their ability to enforce their labor agreements.
Exactly. They're worried that Nippon might not be as committed to the same standards as U.S. Steel, and that they could end up losing their jobs or seeing their wages and benefits cut.
And then there's the national security aspect. Some people are worried that this deal could give a foreign company too much control over a critical industry. They're concerned about the potential for supply chain disruptions, or even the possibility of Nippon using its influence to benefit its own country at the expense of the United States.
That's a valid concern. The steel industry is vital to our national security, and we need to make sure that we're not putting ourselves at risk by allowing foreign companies to control it.
But U.S. Steel argues that the deal will actually benefit the company and its workers. They say that Nippon's investment will help them modernize their facilities and become more competitive in the global market.
That's their argument, but it's hard to know for sure what the long-term impact will be. It's a gamble, and it's one that the union is understandably hesitant to take.
It's interesting that the Biden administration has come out against the deal. They're concerned about the potential impact on American jobs and national security, but it seems like they're not in a hurry to block it either.
That's true. It's a delicate situation. They don't want to stifle economic growth, but they also don't want to jeopardize national security. It's a balancing act.